Happy Tuesday, everyone. Okay, this is gonna be a really fun makeup tip Tuesday because I'm actually gonna go over what everyone is purchasing during this amazing 5-year celebration sale. So as you guys have seen, we decided to extend it for another 5 days because 5 years of here in downtown deserves way more than just a weekend celebration. So we've extended 20% off plus the free mask when you spend $150 or more, and every 5th online order gets a sparkly surprise until the end of Friday at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. So I thought it would be fun to kind of go over what is the most top 5 products that people are stocking up on during the sale. And of course, no big surprise there, our nourishing skin oil. One sec. This guy here. So of course, this is our #1 seller here at MisMacK. I did an amazing post of a before and after of an amazing MisMacKer who shared her experience and her skin journey with this guy in 7 weeks. So we're gonna make sure that this is up on our website so you guys can see the before and after. There's a reason why this is our #1 seller. Completely replaces a moisturizer. The next one, not far behind, is our cleansing balm that takes your eye makeup off as well. Nighttime you can use it as a mask. Really amazing. Amped up mascara. No surprise there. Completely safe, non-transfer proof, smudge proof, liner, doubles as a gel liner. So if you are someone who, unfortunately, there's a lot out there, and Jess can attest to this, a lot of our ambassadors can attest to this. Once you switch to our mascara, dry eye symptoms seriously go away. We have some MisMacKers who they can't wear mascara because they instantly get a style like that. Not with this guy. There's a reason why she is our top selling makeup SKU here at MisMacK. She is amazing. And then our 2 moisturizers are neck and neck with being the amount sold here at MisMacK. So our nighttime moisturizer, really great for Albertans. Really amazing. You can use it day and night. Think of it as a topper for our oil. This guy goes under everything, okay? And then our morning moisturizer, that's nice and whippy with that zinc and titanium oxide. Going into the top 3 selling art shadows. I thought this was fascinating. Can you tell it's spring or what? Our top 3 art shadows that have been purchased this sale is Blossom, aka Cherryville. No surprise there, she is one of my favorites. And then Petal, aka Peachland. That highlight there, it's so pretty. And then Revelstoke, aka You Make Me Blush. Look at that. Oh, there's a little bit mixed in there. Let me just clean that guy off. Okay, You Make Me Blush, aka Revelstoke. Super nice and peachy. I'm gonna do my eye makeup using the top 3 art shadows that have been purchased during this sale. This is fun. I have never done this before. Okay, of course, we can't start our makeup without salmon arm. So that's of course gonna go on my eye first. We're gonna do some foundation. I'm gonna do my cheeks with these guys. It's gonna be super fun. Now, thank you from the bottom of my heart for record-breaking sales. Seriously, it blew us away. We had a really big audacious goal and we surpassed it. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We have a stack of online orders like this that we're getting through. So please bear with us. Foundations, if you ordered an MM2, MM5, or MM7, they have left Manitoba and will be dropping on Thursday. We will make sure to get your orders packed up then if you ordered one of those 3 shades, okay? Everything else is in stock now, including Gaia Gloss. If you pre-ordered this before, we will be giving you a call. I think we texted everyone and shipping them out as well. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, let's get into Depuff and Prime. This also made one of the top 5's #1 selling product during the sale. So this guy not only has caffeine extract in it, looks like this. It also has natural hibiscus, which is like nature's Botox. It's so nice and cooling. We have seen so many under eyes just tighten up with one use. It's like instant, it's crazy. really helps to calm the eye. If you do have an allergy to lavender, it has lavender water in it. So maybe not the best if you do have a lavender allergy, but you can't even smell it. Like, you can't. The other thing it's used for, you guys know, glitter glazing, the new glitter primer. You can use it to create a color gel liner. You can use it to create the the glitter freckles. This guy's a staple in your makeup bag. The other one I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna do my entire eye using the large crease brush. Now, the brush bundles are 20% off, which they're already 40% off when you purchase the whole bundle. They're now additional 20% off. So if you're needing brushes or if you are wanting a double set, now's the time to stock up, because I don't think that we'll do that again. And this guy's in here. If you're wanting your makeup to be a really nice soft application of pigment, the large crease brush is, is your go-to. Okay, so I'm just applying salmon arm all over, starting in that inner corner with this guy. Okay, I am obsessed with the large crease brush. Really nice and easy, really nice and soft. When we did a masterclass, mature masterclass with Lucky, who was Catherine O'Hara's personal makeup artist for Schitt's Creek. And when she was doing Nikki's makeup, this was in Kelowna 2 summers ago, she was using just mostly this brush. And I was like, I only just use this brush for underneath here. And it happened to be that I couldn't find my other brushes, as Missy does, probably in my couch. I just used this guy and I was like, oh my God, it's so easy. It gives such a really nice soft veil of pigment compared to an intense shimmer. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. So we're gonna play. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do Blossom, which is Cherryville, all over my eye and up into my crease. Now, Blossom, aka Cherryville, does have shimmer to it, okay? So if you have a bit more texture on your skin, do this with Revelstoke, okay? Or Kamloops. That'll give you a really nice matte contour color that's gonna push back texture, push back that hood. Okay, like so. Next one, I'm gonna use that same brush. I'm gonna go into Revelstoke. Revelstoke is matte. It used to come in a long, like, 2-inch pan, but these last so darn long that it was really bothering me that we could have 2 other colors in our palette compared to one taking up massive amounts of space, because they do last forever. Okay, where I have this bare, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do little circles of You Make Me Blush, aka Revelstoke, right there, and then fanning it up and out. Okay, this is just a really soft look right in there. Do it again on the other side. Remember, I'm always starting. First touch point is always gonna be your darkest, so you wanna make sure you're starting on the outside edge of your eyeball. Kind of doing little circles, because I just want it to be really, like I say, nice and soft, kind of taking it up into your crease. Your fingers are your eraser tools. Okay, now, whatever's left over, I'm gonna lightly buff this underneath my eye. Whatever's left over, I'm not adding color. Okay, like so. Now, we're gonna get really crazy. We're gonna use our finger. I know, what? Missy's using her finger on her eye. I know. Now, my nails are really long, so hopefully this will work. For shimmer-wise, okay, I'm actually gonna confess, I actually did my entire makeup last week, my eye makeup with my finger, because it was the morning, and it worked, okay? So you can use your fingers. If you find it easier to use your fingers, use your fingers. I just find it's faster to not, and I don't, it's a sensory thing having product all over my fingers too. So, but if it's working for you, you do you, okay? You do you, girlfriend, till the end until the cows come home. We're gonna use our finger for shimmer. I'm gonna go right into Peachland / Petal, and I'm gonna apply this right into the center of my eye. Now, the only thing when you're doing your finger is it can leave a really harsh edge. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take a clean finger and just buff the edge into the corners, because I want that highlight to be in the center. but we want it to be seamless. Or when in doubt, take your large crease brush and just kind of buff around the edge. You don't want to go over the center because you have that really beautiful highlight. We're gonna do the same to the other side. So I'm kind of pressing down. When you stroke it down, oh, be careful there. What that does is it intensifies the highlight. If you were to just pat this on, you're not really gonna see it. Compared to when you swipe it on, okay, it changes the effect. You can also do this obviously with a brush and do it with a damp brush, and it's gonna go even more intense. Okay, so I'm a little bit out of control here, which is why I don't love using my fingers. I find a brush is just faster, but hey, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay, making sure that the highlight is even. This is where I feel like a brush is easier, just because your finger is a little bit big and then you lose control of where your highlight is. Okay, enough. And then we're gonna do mascara. Okay, doubles as a gel liner, as we all know. We're gonna cake it out. If it comes out clumpy, okay, you guys have seen this. This is the same one I've been using for Makeup Tip Tuesday for over a month now, and it's still because I don't use it on a daily basis. I'm only using it weekly with you guys. It's gonna stay clumpy longer. So we're going to make sure that we scrape it off, okay? I love it because we're gonna take that extra little bit that's on there and we're going to tight line with it. So we're gonna grab that brush. Again, this guy's in the brush bundle. We're gonna twist, okay? So you can see I'm twisting that product so my brush is nice and pointed. We're gonna go in and we're going to, as if we're putting mascara on, stamp the waterline. So I can feel that it's wet right into my liner. Or sorry, into my waterline there. Now, and I'm pushing, you can see I'm pushing my lashes up so I know that I'm getting right at the base of my lashes. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. Same to the other side. I like to hold it like this when I'm doing my left side. And we're going to wiggle and stamp. And then inner corner, I'm moving my iris to the opposite side of where I wanna go. We wanna expose that white so I don't see the brush coming at me. Okay, and I just got something in my eye. So if that happens, grab it before you go and do your mascara. Now, mascara time. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now this will probably happen because I don't have a liner on. I will end up touching this brush onto my lid space. If that happens, grab a Q-tip, twist it away before it dries. Because remember, once it dries, it's completely transfer proof. And we're gonna do a couple of good, really good coats here. Coat, coat, coat. Do, do, do. I find our mascara is nice and lifting. I used to be an avid lash curler to the point where I actually like ripped out my lashes once. This is before I knew about lashes when I was 16 because I was like literally crunching them so hard because I wanted them to stay because my lashes are like my hair. It's very fine and it can go limp very fast. So spending all this time curling, and if the mascara is too wet, it would just go right back down. I literally could watch my lashes go like up and slowly come back down straight after spending all that time curling. I love our mascara because I find the more I put on and the more I do my wiggle and my lift, I can get a really great curl and it stays with that rice bran wax base. I don't say that 10 times. Okay. Wild, right? Go and do the other side. Don't pump, okay? Do not pump. You literally just go in, do a little twist, pull out, okay? Pumping will put air into the product and it'll expand the product even more because remember, she's clean. There's no toxins in there. There's no chemicals in there. And we do sometimes overfill it, I find, and it can come out clumpier. It's perfectly normal. We want to make sure that this education is passed on to all of our new MisMacKers from coast to coast, because when I first launched this, when we were only in spas and salons and retail, people were throwing it out because that communication was not being passed on. Hence why we created the self-guided product tour, to make sure that that education is being passed on, as long as you scan it. That's how that works, right? Okay. And we have a lot of new MisMackers that have joined the party. So exciting. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit on the bottom, a little bit on the bottom. And now the rest is like icing a cake. So foundation, I'm a number 4. We actually ran out of our tester here. I will be probably going to a number 5 come May, and then I go straight to a 7 in the summer. So making sure I already have my skin oil on. I also have our brand new moisturizer that we're working on. That is like game changing. Oh my God, I cannot wait for you guys to try this. And I've let it marinate quite a bit. So applying it with the brush. Again, the brush is in the brush bundle. Get yourself a bundle, you get the bag. Put everything in. Great time to stock up. If Mother's Day is coming, guys, Mother's Day is just around the corner. Who doesn't love brushes? And honestly, it's one of those things that you don't buy, like you're like, I don't really need brushes. Like honestly, if you think about it, it's like, I could do with my fingers. It's one of those, once you have them, once you get used to them, you're like, oh my God, how did I do my makeup without brushes before? You saw how I was struggling here with the highlight on my other side of my eye. Where if I was to use our detailed brush, that would have been done in like half the time, if not even faster. So brushes really do change everything. And ours, we put through the ringer. Okay, so you can see I had a couple little breakouts there the first time in a really long time. These are hormonal. And our foundation, you just tap it over to conceal. So our salmon arm, you can also use it as underpaint. If you have a little pimple, use it first and then apply your salmon. I find that really helps. And then I'm just gonna go over my eyes, okay? Do a little bit, what was that accent, of salmon arm underneath here. Very lightly with a new clean large crease brush over top of the foundation. So I made sure that I had a little bit of foundation there. I'm not going in and going bare with it. And now we're gonna set the skin with the blur. This was also one of the top 5 products. Because remember we had a tie with the other ones. Okay, blur, back in stock. You're gonna pick it up, push it into your palm. Avoids all of that, okay? Avoids that. We're going to pat. Okay, no swiping or wiping. We're pushing this into the skin. We don't need much. So we always want, I find this is a really great step to avoid overpowdering because it's just designed to set the skin. Okay, we're not here to bake. We're not here to see powder. We don't want to accentuate texture. We just want a very soft veil. So now when we go in and do our blush, which I'm gonna layer, I'm gonna do You Make Me Blush, which is Revelstoke. Okay. With our soft blending. Comes in the bundle, guys. I'm going to apply it lightly to my cheeks. So you really want to use the soft blending with our art shadows because our art shadows are pure pigment. This will pick up less. So it's 2 layers designed to pick up less pigment. It really is your best friend blush brush. And they're all labeled. So this guy's labeled soft blending. There is a bit of confusion because the pointed powder actually says pointed blush from our first run. This will be changed when we have to go and reorder it. I apologize. I do not recommend using it for blush. You will come out looking like Heidi and be like, oh my God, that was way too much. This is what I used for the powder. So that's the pointed blush. Okay, technically pointed powder. You can use it with your setting powder to tone that down. Okay, I'm gonna layer this with Cherryville. So pretty. Cherryville is like my favorite blush. And of course, I know I have to do my brows. So brows, we're gonna go in with Smithers. Little bit into the brush. I'm gonna wipe it off on the back of my hand. Lightly starting in the center of the brow. Good job, Sue, our ambassador. She did a little video of like, I used to start here, but Missy said start here, and she listened. Does make a difference, okay? Because if you start here, you have nowhere to blend. So start in the center because that's where you want the most depth. And then blend it in, and then blend it out. Okay, And then we're gonna do some lips. Gaia Gloss is back in stock. We just got her before the sale. So I'm gonna go right in with my finger and apply. And then I'm gonna go in with a bare finger into, which one is this one? Revelstoke. And I'm gonna lightly mix it in to my Gaia Gloss. Now you can depot this, scrape some into a little pot with your gloss, and then you have on the go custom lip color. Okay, that is my makeup, super fastly done. Okay, I know it's like 20 minutes in. So if you made it to the end, congratulations. Thank you for staying with me. So these guys were the top 3 purchased art shadows of our 5-year celebration sale. So if you're wondering why, this gives such a beautiful pink, great for spring look, mixed with Gaia Gloss onto your lip with Revelstoke. You make me blush. Yeah, you make me blush. So Cherryville, Peachland, and Revelstoke. That's what I have on my eyes, my cheeks, and my lips. Of course, we can't not do our makeup without Salmon Arm. I don't know where I put it. There she is, without Salmon Arm. She's also back in stock, like so. So again, they come individually. The Aileelum case with the 2 fashion indigenous designers from Nanaimo. Such a great piece of artwork in your palette. So go on, get your shopping on, take advantage of the 20% off sale. Our next sale is not until Black Friday. So go on, stock up. This guy you can put in the fridge. It is the only one of the MisMacK products that you can stock up on and keep it in the fridge, and it will last longer. So get your shopping on. We're so excited. 5 years. 5, that's a half a decade. 5 years in this beautiful space. And I feel like we are just starting. So thank you so much for being here. If you're an OGer, thank you for following us and for being part of this since my basement. If you are new to MisMacK, welcome to Sports Color Cosmetics, where clean beauty meets sport performance. So this will last me all throughout the day, through sweating, through heating, and all of it. So, okay, time to go pack those orders. If you have any questions, feel free to DM us. Please comment below. Please subscribe what you liked about this, what you were excited to try, and what you haven't tried. So thank you so much for supporting MisMacK, and we will see you next week.